Okay, this is the official video for January 13th. January 12th was actually put on the 12th. I just didn't upload it. So in spirit, I am still within my line. So today is Sunday, and I will be going in a few minutes downstairs to bath myself, um, and I will be heading out to a friend of mine's house. He's a 13-year-old boy. Not that kind of friend. Don't fucking be gross. Um, or maybe I'm the one who's gross because I just insinuated it. It's a group of 4 kids who are all troubled kids. They're not like the at-risk type of kids, but they are the kids who unknowingly the nation is taking a very close look at right now. Kids that don't have a lot of friends, have kind of off social skills. They don't really socialize as much, but they seem to look forward to this one day of the week when we play Pathfinder. Pathfinder is, of course, an RPG. It's based on old Dungeons and Dragons, the 3rd edition, and it's a very fun game. Gives you a chance to kind of explore creativity a little bit. I'm very much looking forward to playing this game with them, just because they need something. And I keep thinking to myself, this is probably the issue with the school shootings and shootings at all nowadays, is that these kids don't have an outlet. They don't have something to do that captures them and pulls them away from that violent expression. I would rather my 4 boys play a game where they kill imaginary animals and monsters than have them go and kill actual people. And this is the problem. It's not the guns, folks. It's not the guns. A guy in China stabbed 23 students with a knife. You know, gonna outlaw a knife? Domestic abuse cases are rampant throughout the United States. Gonna cut off people's hands and outlaw fists. No closed fists. It's a concealed weapon. You can't even put it in your pocket. I just don't understand how guns and video games have become the easy scapegoat to poor parenting, to basically parental neglect or parental fear. I understand that some of these kids are way, way unbalanced, and not even their parents can deal with them. And this is the one thing that keeps me thinking that some form of state healthcare might be good. I mean, I'm against it normally because federal healthcare soon becomes welfare, and I don't agree with the government supplying us with anything except a securing of our rights, and that's the only thing the government should secure. But there needs to be a look at I think a look at our economic system at first, because the value of our money is I think what's the problem here. If our money isn't valuable enough, then it can't buy, too much of it is needed to buy health insurance. And I think the health insurance companies have been given way too much, leeway on what they can and cannot do. But then again, that's up to us as well. If we demand something, eventually we'll get it. We just have to go, hey, we want this. Who's going to give it to us? And enough people do that. The problem is we're cowards alone until we get into a group. And when we get into a group, then we're strong. We have to learn to be brave individually and band together. So enough demanding of what we want. Now, don't demand free shit from the government. That's not a government that's powerful enough to give you everything you want is strong enough to take away everything you have. Thomas Jefferson. And I'm paraphrasing, of course. But if we had a better monetary system and our money went further, I do believe that we could all afford health care on its own terms and not on this let the government supply you with it. Because I'm not buying anything from the government. I'd rather, work for full time at my job and get health care through them. I don't want federal health care. I don't want to have anything coming from the government, because that's not what they're there for. It's not that I don't trust the government, but I don't. But I I don't think the government should be taking care of me. I should be taking care of me. And that's the issue, is we need to take care of ourselves and each other. That's not the government's job. The government's job is to protect our rights, not to supply us with shit. And if we would just raise our goddamn kids, love them, and pay attention to them, maybe they wouldn't feel the need to just end it all and take a bunch of people with them.